Hello everyone, this is Selkek, also known as Paulalia, and welcome to Besiege. This is a game that just recently, not too long ago, came out on Steam, and a lot of people have been playing it. And so I decided to get it and check it out, and it is a lot of fun. So if you've never heard of this game, I will show you what it's about here. I'm just going to jump straight into it. It's so like beautiful, just the graphics and stuff like this. So I've already been playing through. You can see I've played through a bunch of the levels just 'cause I couldn't stop myself. But what the game is for each level, you are given an objective. This objective is to destroy this house. As you can see the little destroy tag, and it's pointing at the house. And to do that, we must build some sort of contraption using medieval themed parts. The whole game has sort of a medieval feel. It takes place in this sort of vast grayness with just a little splotch of stuff. And so I thought a good first video for checking this game out would just be play some of the levels and see what's going on. So you can see here we got this kind of like how-to thing that comes up. So you start with this core block, and then you can build off of your source blocks. You can attach some wheels. This button up here allows you to set your machine down on the ground. This allows you to rotate your machine. This allows you to move your machine. You can erase blocks. There's a key mapping system for all these special blocks you can get, and then you press play when you're ready to go. And you can set the time scale so things can happen in like slow motion if you want to. So let's see here. We start with a bunch of stuff, and we'll get into all of this. So there's a couple different tabs here. There's the building blocks that are everything from these wooden panels to like hinges and these basic wooden blocks. There's the small ones and the big ones. Then we got mechanical parts. There's a motor wheel. There's an unpowered wheel. Hinges, a decoupler, contractible spring, suspension, pistons, spinning blocks, grabbers, cogs. There's all sorts of weapons, spike balls, cannons, flaming balls, a plow. There's some flight tools as well, propellers, wings, adjustable weight ballast, and then there's a couple of heavy metal plates for armor pieces. So we have to destroy a house. So the first thing I want to do for destroying this house is be able to charge at it, which means we need a couple of wheels. So I'm gonna go ahead and build. There's a cute little animation of a hammer like attaching stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just do this, build myself a frame, and now I want some wheels, and we need to make sure that the wheels are all rolling forward, and they are, so that's good. So we've got 4 wheels now. Now we need to make sure that when we hit the house, we do so in such a way that we'll do damage to it. So if we can see like the plow here, it doesn't really attach that great. What we could put a big spiked ball on the front of our thing. How about we get a small block like this, and then we attach a big spiky ball to the front of our vehicle. So let's set the machine on the ground. Let's go ahead, hit play. And I arrow keys here to drive, and you can see I have no turning ability, but we can smash into it like that. There we go. Zone conquered, and this farming guy got all upset with us. So there we go. We've built a little car to drive forward and attack things. So now we've got to destroy this windmill. You can see it's up on a thing, so our current vehicle is no good. So let's make some modifications to it, shall we? Gonna go ahead and erase blocks. Now I want to be able to steer my vehicle. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use the steering hinges, and I'm going to put my wheels on the steering hinges. So if I go ahead and if I just hit play, you can see, and when I turn my turn, it does sorta work for turning the wheels. It's not the best. So let's I'm using the X key to delete. So why don't we, let's expand this out a little bit. Put some small blocks on there. And let's put 2 more steering hinges on there. Let's do that. And I'm going to only put the motorized wheels on the front. And then I'm just going to do unpowered wheels in the back. So it's a front drive car. So if I hit play, oh, the WSA&D is not the, oh, I have, okay, so my contraption now folds in on itself, and you can see the powered hinges are so strong that they will just keep on going. So if I come here, I should be able to flip these around like that. And so then if I hit play, yes, it's very awkward, but it allows for very tight turning. I'm pushing this chicken around. Okay, now we need somehow a way of attacking that thing up there. So let's do something interesting here. Let's get a piston. So the piston, you push H to expand the piston. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna stack 3 pistons on top of each other, and then I'm going to stick the cannon on top of them. So the pistons, what button was the pistons? H. Okay. So I'm gonna drive over, make sure I'm aimed properly at the building. Let's turn it just a bit. Push H, lift the cannon up, push C to fire it. Boom! That is good. So the cannons, unfortunately, they're a one-time shot. This was just to mess around with. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. We're just having fun. You can make all sorts of craziness in this game. So the old Howl battlefield. These are mines. These spiky little balls. Okay, we're getting some camera controls over here. Blah blah blah. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's delete everything from our field here. There we go. So we're just starting with our basic block that we can pick up a bit just in case we want to do stuff with. So now we need to figure out how are we going to get around these mines. Well, the most obvious answer is well, flight, I guess. We can try flying there. So let's go ahead. It's O for flying block. Of course, we can change that. You know, we can make this spin by pushing up, for example. So if we put our block on the ground, play, and we push up, woo! It flies really well. And we'll descend ever so gently. Bloop. There we go. So that works really, really well. But we have no way of steering it. So what we could do is put a couple of these wing panels on here, and then we could put. Ooh, we gotta lift up a bit. Hold on, let's lift up our machine a bit. Okay, do like that, and we need a bit of landing gear. Need a bit of landing gear, so we'll put a little wooden thing down like that. I think that though is going to be in the way, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. And okay, so let's have this be down, and let's have this be up, and let's just give this a try. Let's just see what happens. So we push down. Oh, we're kind of top heavy. Oh, okay. So let's try removing this. Or rather, let's try adding more things there to the back. Oh, but now we don't go up at all. Okay, so we've got too much weight. Let's just try something like this and see if the two wooden blocks. Okay, no, 2 wooden blocks is too many. Let's just do the 1. So this should, nope, we're top heavy. Okay, so this design, clearly just having the 1 for forward isn't working. The plan was to try and make it like a glider-esque shape, but let's do something different. So that didn't work. That's okay. It's real easy to just build cool things. So I think what I want to do is make kind of an airplane-esque vehicle. So I want to have 2 upward flying blocks, and then I want to have 2 forward flying blocks, and then I want to have a couple of wings. Oh, why is this one? I thought there was a way where you could rotate apart. Nope. Because I would kind of like this to be facing the other way. Well, I suppose if I do it like this and then put this wing... Nope. Okay. Well, hopefully that won't, you know, cause any issues. We'll see. We will see if that is probably is going to cause issues. Okay, but we need to do our key mappings again. So let's go down. Let's go down. Forward. Forward. Okay. Yep. Okay. It's not working. Let's just get rid of the wings entirely, and we will stick 2 wooden blocks there on the back. It's balanced. Nope. Boom! Our thing exploded, and the sheep are catching fire. All around not good. All around not good. Okay, so I'm gonna just spoiler alert if you haven't noticed. I'm not so good with the flying mechanics yet. So we're gonna try something a little different instead of doing it this way. I'm gonna stick with flying, but we're going to try to use the aerodynamic propellers instead of these flying blocks. So let's see here. I believe there was a spinning block, and I believe the spinning block is always spinning. So if we just do this and then hit go, it just starts to spin. Doesn't quite take off though, so it's not spinning all that fast. But we can increase the speed so that it's spinning twice as fast. And you can see we're having issues because it is spinning the lower block. So let's go ahead and remove all this. I believe under mechanical there is a is it the cog that will allow this to spin without spinning the things below it? Let's try it. Let's try it. There's a couple new parts since I got it, but yeah, it's causing the cog to spin. Okay. So spinning block, not necessarily the answer. Let's take a look at what else we got here. There's the steering block. There's a decoupler block, a retractable spring, pistons, grabber. We can try using the powered cog to see if we can make that cause our thing to spin. So let's go ahead and hit play. And it's sort of working, sort of. Let's see if we added structure to the bottom, if this would spin less at the bottom. Not really. Okay. I could have sworn there was some sort of some way to make it so that you could spin without necessarily spinning the thing below you. I don't really remember. Okay. So we still want to fly. Flying is our goal. What we can try and do, let's just try gliding. Let's see if we can, let's see if gliding will work. So push O. Oh. Oh. Oh, we're doing all sorts of flips and stuff. Okay. So these flying blocks are our best bet, it looks like. But we need to have a bit more structure to our to our airplane, I guess. And we need to have some sort of side stabilization as well, and we need to have some sort of, you know, let's do the big blocks instead of a bunch of small blocks. So let's see here. We want to have, we'll have 3 flying propellers that way. And these wings are just, we'll use the wing panels, I guess. And then we will lift the whole thing up, of course, and we will have a couple of these forward-facing ones to pull us along and to provide us with just a little bit of forward weight so that we kind of tilt forward a bit. And to counteract the fact that we're going to be tilting forward a bit, I guess we should have... No, let's just try this. Okay, so put the machine on the ground. Let's have these be forward. These be forward. And have these be back. Let's give it a whirl. Let's just give it a whirl. Alright, so it is way top heavy. Way front heavy, I should say. So how I'm gonna get around this is by trying this. And then these, of course, need to be set to back, not O. And then... Oh, wait, no, that was the opposite of what I wanted to do. I wanted to put them up here. Right. Okay, so these should be back. Okay, so that's not perfect. Let's put this on as well. Back. Okay. Nope. No, it's just back flipping. Okay, so we need some way to... Let's try this. And this should be back. There we go. Look at that. That's nice and stable. So we'll fly along. Oh. Ooh, we killed the sheep. And then we'll just bump. Boom. Boom. Okay, so when we... Let's just pull forward. Keep pulling forward. Okay, so the backflip... The backflip's not good. We need some way of preventing the backflip when we start to pull forward. I wonder if it's the wings that are causing us to backflip. So let's take off the wings. See what happens. Well, we sort of made it over there. Okay, let's... Crashed. Okay, so what exactly... So we're front heavy. We are too front heavy. So let's get rid of this lifter. We're all... Whoa! Boom! Okay. We're getting there. Okay, so let's get rid of these front pullers. And we'll just do this. This should lift off the ground, right? Yes. Okay, this lifts off the ground. But we need some way of adjusting ourselves forward and back, side to side. So what if we did something like this? And, oh, so those are literally just mass. They can't be changed. Okay. Because it says adjustable weight, I thought that meant you could adjust it mid-flight. But no, it just means... It just means that you can adjust it before you take off. So we need to have some sort of mechanical way to tilt up and down. Mechanical way should not be hard. Let's try adding a piston block. And on top of the piston block, we'll put a propeller, a flying block. And we will key map the flying block back down. Oh wait, hold on. I don't want to key map this to up, not H. Because I don't want to have my hands all over the keyboard. So, okay. Extremely top heavy with the piston on board. So let's go ahead and put these on and try these out. Okay, now it's extremely back heavy. So just the one. Just the one, just the one. I'm gonna get this flying thing down, guys. Like, we're gonna... Okay, there we go. There we go. And then this ding, 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 ding just pulls me up. Okay. We're gonna figure this out, guys. I promise. Okay, I know exactly how we do this. I saw this in a video. What we need to do is have the steering blocks can we... Okay, we'll swap the right and left of these. And then we need our wings. And this way, with right and left, we can... With right and left, we can kind of tilt our wings to help us fly in a certain direction. And this needs to be set to down. Yeah, okay, so that's not enough. Let us put them out here instead. And set them all to down, down, down. Okay. So it should be it's kind of like we're swimming through the air. Boom. Crashed. Okay. So we got an idea down. The swimming through the air didn't quite work, but it gave me an idea for something else. We've got our main lifter idea here like this. What if on our little steering blocks we added another section and then we put more aerodynamic flying blocks? Oh my gosh. Might have been easier just for all of these to go to O, really. We're gonna do this. Thumbs down, down. So what will happen is when I push these, we can tilt these four in certain directions. So like this should pull me up and forward. And ooh. Ooh. Okay. So you know, we gotta be careful with it. Let's aim these very much forward. Alright. Maybe those four on the outside should be on a different letter. So let's make these all up so that we can use these four independently of the main three. The main three should just be to get us kind of up off the ground. So let's go ahead and let's tilt these. And then, okay, so we're going to kind of need these to help prop us up. And then we need to kind of do this. No. That didn't work. Okay, we're going to figure out how to fly this. I think this is the winning combination. So let's... Ooh, okay, we need to go straight up. Oh my gosh, okay, we'll pull back. Let's pull back. We can pull back. See, we can kind of drive this. And boom! We did it! We landed! We built a little flying thing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so that's a couple of levels. So before I end this video, I do want to show off one more thing that's included. Oh, or not.